Yo, what is up, Smite fans? Welcome back. In this video, I'm hoping to give you sort of an updated jungle tutorial because it's been a long time since my last guide, and I think there's been so many changes. I'm going to try to include as much information in this video as I can, like the new build, pathing, all that stuff. So for your starter item, you actually have a couple of options now. I'm going to go Golden Dagger because it's the best clear. It's also really good on a Wheelix since it gives you some attack speed. Into their comp, I'm going to start Beads. Most games, you probably want to get Beads as an assassin because, like, Blink gives you kill potential, but Beads gives you kill potential and safety. Also, I'm doing a new start, so I got to let my mid laner know. To speed after wave. Follow me. All right. The reason I'm doing this start is because, first of all, Wheelix has really bad clear. So if you start on Scorpion, it's going to take you forever, and you're always going to get to the mid camp late. The other jungler's pretty much always going to have priority over you if you do the traditional start. So I'm going to ping it once again just so he knows where to go after the wave. A lot of mid laners aren't familiar with the start yet. It's kind of new. So we'll do the speed buff and then the back camps with him, and we'll path over to Scorpion afterward. The other start, the standard one you see people do, where you go from Scorpion to your red buff, that one's fine too. I prefer it on gods that have really good clear, but on something like a Wheelix, like I said, this way your left side jungle doesn't get invaded, and you also guarantee that you hit level 3 and get a mid camp. It's just the safest way to pretty much confirm all of your farm, and the goal is to get a tier 2 item and a health chalice before rocks, so you show up at rocks with a power spike. Now Agni could have split this red with me after that second wave, but he's just clearing, which is fine too. So we're gonna hit 3 here, and we're gonna go to the mid camp. Now the downside of this start is that their jungler is gonna have priority over a duo gank. If duo gets ganked, that could be really bad, so I'm trying to let them know that their jungler's on that side. We're gonna do this back camp, and then go to my other harpies, and after that we will go to base. Now Wheelix is actually a god that can definitely gank early, but recently I've been preferring to just rush level 4 and then play for a gank after you get your spike online. So I'm gonna build into Skagox, the tier 2 item here. Pop my ping ward, see where the jungler's at. It looks like he's on left side. They actually died in duo without help. Like, they got ganked, or they didn't get ganked, I should say. I could jump on this guy. I don't think he actually knows I'm here. Okay, he just turned around. He was facing the other way when I TP'd. I'm just gonna grab the coin and split the wave. I mean, if he steps up, he can die, so. Okay. Pro tip, don't take tower shots at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're out of there. That's okay. Now, Rat doesn't actually have... He has his magic acorn and an axe, but he didn't upgrade his acorn yet, so... He could do that right now. He should have enough gold. I'm going to put the ward up here and just... I'm playing for the rocks, is the goal. We want to get this neutral camp because it's worth a lot of XP. It also gives you strength and intelligence. Not that I benefit from intelligence. He saw me. He must have. Just gonna look for some poke here. I am winning this trade. I do kill him now, by the way. He's trying to juke my jump. Just gonna wait. Alright, we managed to get a kill on the enemy jungler. That's big for me. Their blue buff's actually up, but I want to get the rocks, more importantly. Doesn't look like Kali's heading to it immediately anyway. So we're going to pick up a couple of these, and then I'm going to take their blue buff as well. This will give me all the mana I need for the rest of the game. Or the rest of the early game, I should say. I can't kill this guy, unfortunately. Is he running to my blue? Because that's not allowed. If he runs to my blue, I mean, that's a felony. He's going to get the buff, but we're going to punish this for sure. He has beads. Nejak could ult him if he wants to. Nejak could guarantee the kill. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, yo, my bad. I thought that would do more damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sad, man. I'm gonna go for the red buff though. Well, no, okay. That really sucks, guys. I dropped the kill because I thought for sure, I guess because he had health chalice ticking and Neja ult doesn't really do any damage. Like the base damage on it's kind of terrible. He's only got the tier 1 axe. I thought for sure that guy was dead though. Okay, my mistake. My mistake. The mid camps are spawning. I want to get this, but Ymir is here, which is annoying. He's actually not running at me, which is kind of funny. He definitely could have. We're killing Samir here. When he tries to wall away, I can pull him. If he tries to wall away. There we go. Realistically, I can just ult off my knock up there. But either way, we're getting the kill. So it's unfortunate we dropped that solo kill onto Kali. He stole my blue buff and got away, but we picked up one in mid on their support. I do have enough for my full item in base. So I'm going to clear all these camps and then head back. First item on a Wheelix, and honestly most junglers, I like to go Oathsworn Spear. Where is it? This item. It gives you 60 strength and flat pen, which is just like, it's the most damage that you're going to get out of one item in the early game. And I tend to prefer, you can go cooldown if that's your playstyle, but I just want to make sure when I use my abilities on someone, I can guarantee that I'm going to do enough damage to finish the job, so to speak. Looks like my team's fighting over rocks. I'm going to back for Skegox, or sorry, that's the tier 2 item. That's this one. The Oathsworn Spear. I'm going to get an extra axe as well. I also forgot to sell this. At the start of the game, you can sell your vision shard for the Gyaller Flare. That's the one I prefer, personally. Some sort of weird bug going on with my slots there. Oh well. But yeah, I prefer the Gyaller Flare because it lets you get timers on jungle camps or use it around corners. You know, if you need to walk down a shady corridor, you can see if the enemy is in the area. But as you can see, like, pathing in the jungle is basically just running from camp to camp. If I had to give you one tip for pathing, it's to always know where you're going next. So like if I've got camp spawning, I know that I'm running there right after my, you know, whatever I'm doing currently. So their blue buff was spawning, I'm coming over here. Can look for a kill on the Kali if he tries to play aggressive, but more than likely he's just going to sit under tower and try and farm. He did jump there, which is kind of funny. I think I can get his ult here. Yeah, okay, that's his ult. I think Neja could, if he was braver, he could have engaged there and we should have dove, but oh well. It's okay, let's pick up this health orb. These little green wisps you see running around, they give you health per second, like depending on how much you're missing. Let's get this nut here. Pick up that kill. I can pull Ymir if he ults, or if he jumps, I mean. Alright, we got 2 of them. Kali's actually running away back here. This is interesting. He's on the hunt. Yo, come here. She has no ult. She just used it and left. So I'm just looking to jump on her head. Alright, another easy kill. So we are pretty fed right now. I will say a Wheelix with a lead is a menace. This character can kind of snowball the match once you're ahead. Like, I don't think she's amazing in the meta. She's kind of a situational pick. Like, you really want to play a Wheelix when they've got jumps on their team or your team has a couple of knockups. This is honestly a pretty decent game for it because they've got the Kali. But, it's also very counterable is the downside to playing a Wheelix. People can go cripples, or they can just not pick jumps. Let's look for this duo side neutral here. The purple buff is spawning, and purple buff is actually really strong. It gives you, like, power. I think purple buff's the most important buff in the game, actually. Retreat? I don't need to retreat, I got the buff. But as you can see, when you hit someone, you get 3 strength in it per hit, up to 5 times. So let's grab our speed buff. I do have so much money. Next item, we're going to go into Tekokagi. Tekokagi did get nerfed, so it's not as OP as it was before, but it still gives you strength, attack speed, and move speed, all of which are extremely good on a Wheelix. Like, attack speed helps you to get your flip off faster, which is actually very important on this character. You want to be able to feather step as soon as possible, you know, with the big flip. I can pick up a kill here, by the way. I can definitely just go in. Ooh. I will say, I did mess that up because I missed... Alright, that's my beads. I should be completely fine here, though. No! Oh, okay, at least we got the Apollo. Okay, I played that kind of bad, so let's go over that. What did I do? First of all, we missed our jump, and when I missed my jump, I no longer had my passive. You need to hit your... So you can see her passive is initiative. If you've not taken or dealt damage in the last 5 seconds, you gain increased strength and basic attack power. Since I missed my jump, I lost my passive, which is just tragic. You really need your passive on Wheelix to do optimal damage. Huyi is not happy with me. That's okay. Let's just mute him. So I missed my jump. That was no good. Then I had to kind of just disengage immediately after. I tried to get some of my damage off. But at the very end there, man, that was so close. I was almost able to get my flip off and dodge the Ymir ult. I was just CC'd a little bit too long by the Apollo Mez. So kind of an unfortunate death. At least we did trade out Apollo. It could be worse. Like, we got his shutdown. He got my shutdown. It's not the end of the world. We're up 1 Gold Fury. Team's doing well across the map. Let's just clear our farm and go get these rocks. Try and keep our lead over the Ratatosker. We are massive in terms of like jungle tempo. This guy only has 5,000 gold to his name. We are super far ahead. Now I will say, I think their team comp's going to outscale ours pretty significantly, so we will need to win soon here. All right, let's get this Kali. This is actually massive for the cause. My ult's up in 3. All right, I will just pull her there, even though I probably don't need to realistically. We can maybe finish off that kill, but better safe than sorry. You don't want to hold your ultimate and then they get away. I can't drop a kill on the Kali twice, guys. We can't let it happen. Now, next item, we're going to go Blink Third. Blink Third on a Wheelix is extremely good because this item gives you so much kill potential. It's similar to the beads. It gives you kill potential and escape potential. It makes you safe. Like, I can engage with the blink and then jump out. It also just gives you strength. Like, honestly, I think Blink is kind of overpowered because not only is it combat Blink, but it gives you 20 strength and 6% item stats, which full build comes out to like 30 or so strength, maybe a little more. I don't know. I'm not good at math, but that's not the point. The point is, it's basically a full item and gives you an extra button, and extra buttons are super important in Smite 2. You want, ideally, like, max active items if you can, but most builds don't allow for it because there's a couple of core items you need to get. So, like, this game, I'm going to go Blink Third and then probably straight into Titan's Bane. Like, Pen is mandatory. Once I get my 4th item, I'm going to be super strong. I can kill pretty much anyone on their team. Unfortunately, we did die in duo. That's kind of tough. Ooh, okay. I am gonna... nah, it's too late. If I wanted to go over there, it had to be after I cleared that Cyclops camp on right, but I'm kind of just trying to show you that you can power farm and take your XP and gold lead into the middle game. So that's where we're at now. We're gonna try and convert our lead into a win. There are 2 people in left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything done over there because Ymir and Apollo, they got a lot of CC to peel for each other, and obviously Huyi already told me he's not interested in fighting, so I'm not going to force stuff around him when he's not willing to play, so to speak. Throw my flare onto the rocks here. I know Nut just killed my guy. Here he is. Okay, he dashed. That's fine. Let's check their camps here. Rocks are up. Just get the rocks. Oh my. Wait, are they tower diving my rock? Because I can definitely help this guy. Ooh, they definitely saw me there. Okay, we did get our passive. All right, we killed the Apollo. I had to beads his knock up there. I beads his dash knock up. Rocks are still up. I would really like to get those. I'm going to take red buff. Let's get these rocks. This is something that's super important as a jungler. You need to try and be on these on timer because if you're not getting them, the enemy solo laner is just going to get huge. Or the enemy jungler if they're taking them. Like, as you can see, I've got 16 extra strength from those, but not only that, it gives you, like, a ton of XP and gold. I think a lot of rookie junglers, or people that are new to the role, don't play for neutral camps nearly enough. Like, you need to be focusing on farming and balance that with your ganks. You need to, like, try not to over-rotate or over-commit onto, like, getting kills and playing for fights. Because that's what everyone wants to do in Smite. That's the whole fun, is God-on-God combat, right? And it is fun, but if you want to win the game, you got to play a little strategically. All right, let's get our... I moved my blink over to the E key. If you don't know, you can hold Alt and drag your buttons to wherever you want them. I could go in here. That was weird. That guy, I think he saw me over the wall, because you can see how I'm actually able to see over a little bit. I think he saw me, but wasn't sure. So he put a ward down, and that's when I blanked on him. Looks like their duo's rotating to us. We should try and force gold here. I'm really strong. I'm gonna eat a little bit of poke here, but let's just jump out. Ymir has Magi's, which is funny. This guy just took the wisp. I can knock him up off that. Oh no. Oh, that's tragic. I definitely should have, I missed my 3 on Apollo after I pulled him. It's my mistake. Alright, this is a bit of a bloodbath up here. Like, we are very deep, I will say. We are very deep. Got the Apollo. Rats in the air. I'm just looking. I don't have cooldowns, so I can't do a whole lot here. I'm trying to apply pressure just by looking at them, I guess. But I should be escaping for free every time. That kill. Kali back, and she's gonna be coming back soon. I kind of just want to leave. Yeah, there's Kali. She came back in mid. There's all sorts of objectives up. Like, all of my camps are available. The Naga, the Gold Fury, Pyro, everything on the entire map is up. There's really no reason for us to continue fighting up there. Let's get Titan's Bane 2-2 here. I'm gonna TP up mid. Beacon spawns in 60 seconds. I didn't actually show up at the first beacon, so I didn't get the chance to talk about it. But this mid objective is also very important. Whenever Moonlight phase starts, which is this timer at the top, you will get access to these little rocks that you can see around the map. Like, there's a crystal over there that you can get. And whichever team gets to 100 crystals first wins the ritual. That will drop an item in mid. It's a consumable that gives you move speed and vision of the enemy, which is really valuable. But not only that, if you win Beacon, it also spawns lane pushers. So it'll spawn a Naga in each lane to help push your waves, and it resets your teleport cooldown as well. So that's a lot of things. Winning Beacon is essential because it does so much for you. Now, they did get Gold Fury there, but we're winning Naga in trade, and I actually think in general this one's always better because Naga also gives you a consumable. Like, I'll pick it up here just so my team doesn't waste it. This one's a little bit different. Ritual of Star Strike. This one's better for, like, combat. It gives all of your... For 30 seconds, your whole team gets a stem on your abilities that does extra damage. So that's really busted. It helps win a team fight. It helps shred Fire Giant. And also, Naga gives you this buff, 5% strength and intelligence for the rest of the game. So it's permanent scaling. I'm going to pop the ritual here to make sure we win this fight. Let's jump on Apollo's head. This guy has Magi's, so I can't really get him. I did just pop his Magi's with my knockup. Just blinked out of there because I was a little scared. There's Ratatosker. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to win the beacon in mid here. I can maybe try and contest it again. I did waste the ritual there, to be honest. That was not a great time to pop it. I wanted to make sure we won the fight, but then we lost it anyway. Let's just get these oracles. I don't think we're ever able to contest that. I almost have Titan's Bane in base, so I just got to try and play for myself. Whenever you're in a situation like this where your team is kind of dropping the ball, but you're super fed, you need to make sure to not throw your lead. That is absolutely key in the jungle. You need to not throw your lead. Play for yourself. An opportunity will present itself for you to turn the game around. You just need to be ready to capitalize. So let's back. I think they might be on Pyro. I'm going to get wards and Titan's Bane here. Also going to tell my team we need wards, because Awelix is one character that benefits a lot from having vision. Most junglers, actually, I would say. It makes your team fight so much easier when you have vision of the enemy. You know exactly how to play, and you can avoid... you know, key characters, key abilities. Up the ping ward. Most of them are right side. Apollo's pushing down left. I would like to help Hui, but I don't think I can, to be honest. I think it's better to just fight around my Agni and Ra here. Let's throw our flare into the jungle. See, I found Brat here. Okay, I caught his dash. He's in the sky. Oh, we didn't actually manage to get him. That's unfortunate. Wait, how did he die? He died to my red buff or something? Yeah, I have red buff. That's actually crazy. I didn't realize he was that low. Oh, I missed my 3 there, or I would have got his Magi's. But as you can see, a Awelix 2, it's a cripple, right? So when he dashed away there, I was able to interrupt it with my 2. This character has a lot of, like, minor tech that can make a big difference. So I definitely recommend Awelix if you're new to jungle. Learning her is extremely valuable, because not only will you be able to... I accidentally dropped the bomb. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like Awelix, when you can, if you learn her, she's always going to be valuable in your god pool. Because even if you don't one trick it like I do, you can just pick it when it's good. You know, your team draft knock-ups, or you're trying to counterpick the enemy jungler or something. Very good to have in your arsenal for sure. Careful mid. My team is kind of brawling up there. I'm just going to push the wave and right. Looks like they won the engagement for the most part. It might go even. Might go even, but we're just going to finish farming up this wave. Push down the tower. Wow, Nish, I got a triple. That's big for her. I'm just trying to farm my starter. Help? I don't think I can. I think you're dead. Sorry. Maybe I should have rotated to that fight, but to be honest, I think this is the better macro play. Get the tower, get my starter. You said, where's my team? I'll throw him a sorry. I'm not that sorry. It's just for his mental, okay? Just trying to keep his head up, you know? So let's get our starter. Yeah, I think pushing the tower is the better macro play because I can get my starter and a sentry ward. Macro is one of the more complex topics to talk about, especially in a short video like this, where I'm kind of just playing the game and giving you my thoughts. But the idea is you kind of have to sacrifice little things to win the big picture. So yes, we may have, a couple of us died in mid. Hold on, Apollo's in the air there. He's just flying around taunting. Does he have Transcendence? No. Oh, he does. He does have Transcendence. He's got the UAV Apollo build. Now that his ult's down, I can kind of look for him here. Like, I'm gonna hide in this bush. We got him. I think my Huyi was taunting him there. I have this guy muted, but I'm pretty sure he's still taunting that guy there, which is so funny. All right, now we need to get our team to group up and go to FG. We have a pick on their ADC. If we just run over there right now. Come on, Huyi. Let's get a move on. This is one of the hardest parts of ranked, is getting your team to group. Yeah, we can definitely ambush them here, by the way. I'm gonna sentry ward. Oh, that was our team's ward. I thought they just put one down. Okay, that's Rattle, Ymir freeze. Unfortunately, our Neja died, so now they have a pick. We need to kill this Kali. Before we look for the fire giant, we need to make sure we get a pick. Easy kill. All right, and our Huyi got that, which is actually good for the cause. I'm not gonna lie. He needs that gold more than I do. I am fed enough. I've got all my items, really. Just gonna be trying to share some of the love with my teammates now. I say this a lot in my videos and on stream. In jungle, it's actually kind of important to kill steal, especially on a god like a Wheelix where your lead matters. Like, I'm gonna do so much with the lead that I had this game, whereas some characters just sometimes it's not as worth to like give your teammates the kill, is what I'm saying. All right, let's just back here. Next item, we're gonna go Dagger of Frenzy. This is new tech. This is a proprietary build I cooked myself. Dagger of Frenzy synergizes extremely well with my ult and lets you kind of just chop people up with the stem, because this gives me 70% attack speed and a bunch of attack damage. My passive also gives me attack damage. So all of that kind of adds up and makes you like a chainsaw. You just melt through people. If you didn't want to go Dagger of Frenzy, you could go Heartseeker here is probably the traditional play. Or another relic. You can go like Hexstone or Aegis or even Magi's, you know, like a safety item. It's going to be hard to get my team to pull. I kind of want to just take the bomb so that we can have secure. Okay, I might be able to flank behind them here. Does not know. Okay, we're chopping them up. As you can see, look how hard my autos hit. I just got silenced, by the way. Gargoyle Ra got another kill on the Kali. Rats in the air. Let's just do fire, guys. I'm going to push this wave in, though. I'm going to push this wave in. And maybe try and distract some of them with my presence up here. Here's Ymir. Let's put my ping ward. Okay, Apollo's in mid. Looks like the rat back to base. We are just DPSing this. We don't have amazing secure, but it looks like they're not contesting. We do have raw ult, but he's aspect and support. All right, we got it. I'm gonna take the dagger, make sure I get that, because my teammates will blunder and throw the game if they pick it up. And of course, now that I said that, it's going to be me that blunders and throws the game. But that's, you know, neither here nor there. I think Apollo randomized speed buff, which is kind of rude, I will say. Yo, kill this Ymir, by the way. Let's get this free pick. Yeah, they did do my speed buff. Nah, we got to punish this. This is not acceptable behavior. My ult's up in 7. I'm going to catch them out here. Oh, I was going to go up top. But looks like they're right here. Oh. He needs to damage the Ymir there so he can't get on the Apollo ult. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we'll just back. Man, they stole my buff and they got away with it. That's crazy. Let's get a sentry. Now at this stage of the game, you're super fed. You've got Fire Giant. You're ready to convert your lead into a win. We need to just make sure our team stays grouped. And let's just sweep all their towers. So I'm going to say 5 men, 1 unit. Group up, attack. Even if we just sweep their towers with this fire, we're extending our lead. And we're going to be super massive. Beacon's also very important. So after they get this Gold Fury, I'm going to bring them to mid. I also don't want to let the nut push down right for free. I cannot allow her to split push. Next item, I'm just going to go Aegis. You can go Sunbeam Bow too. That's the tech I've been going on Wheelix. With the double attack speed. Oh no, careful left. I did kind of leave them. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna die here. At least we killed Apollo, and it looks like we're gonna Phoenix and left. I did not expect 3 of them to be there, to be honest. As soon as somebody showed up on my screen, I thought it was the nut. I didn't realize there was 2 of them. I ended up just blanking into 3 people. That was scary. Oh, no. Oh, we just wasted Bomb, too, and missed Kalial. Or Nejal, I should say. That's too bad. Alright, I did say I was going to go Aegis next item. I either want that. Like, Aegis would be really good here. I think Hexstone might actually be better in this case. Just because it gives me an extra way to engage, a bit of cooldown, bit of health, and another CC immunity is going to be huge, I think. I could even go the Magi's, to be honest. Magi's might be safer, but Hexstone's way more fun because it has a knockup attached to it, so I can Hexstone in, knock them up, and then pull off my ult. It's kind of cheese, but you can get some easy kills that way. Like I was saying before my thought process got interrupted, I have actually been experimenting with Dagger of Frenzy and Sunbeam Bow. I think the Sunbeam Bow is a little overkill. You don't need that much damage. You're already shredding with these items, right? But it is quite funny. I think I prefer a flex item in that spot just to give you a little bit of extra safety. But okay, let's group up. We did get the Naga. Our goal here now is to just sweep towers and get this Pyro before Fire Giant spawns. We also want to get ward priority. Like I mentioned before, wards are extremely important. Rat just dashed up here. Where is he at? I just heard Rat dash. I think he's going left. He might be going to... Oh, I think I just saw him. Yeah, he's here. I do have a flank, but I don't have beads. Got a kill there. Managed to dodge the Ymir freeze as well. We can actually siege mid. We have a Naga. That's what I was talking about with the blank. Like, you can blank on people and knock them up. It's super good on a Wheelix. If this guy tries to fight me, I have Dagger Frenzy and my ult. They're not winning it every time. All right, that's actually just going to be game now. What in the world? I think I'm just going to ult and DPS the Titan here. Yeah, we're wrecking him. That's going to be GG. Nice. All right, I actually managed to get a full game for once. I hope you enjoyed this jungle tutorial. I hope you learned something. If you did, please like the video, share it with your friends. Comment letting me know if you like this kind of content, if you want to see more guides and instructional gameplay, stuff like that. Please subscribe here and go follow my Twitch. I stream every day, Monday through Friday, 12 Eastern Standard Time. So stop by, say hi. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.